We usually think of cartoons as harmless fun for kids or sharp satire for adults, but governments, censors, and morality boards around the world often see something very different: political subversion, moral decay, or disrespect for tradition. Today we're looking at real, documented cases where globally famous cartoons and anime faced heavy bans and censorship. Let's start with the political ones. Nothing makes those in power more nervous than a simple cartoon character. Winnie the Pooh. You've probably heard the rumors. Here's what actually happened. Around 2013, Chinese internet users started making memes comparing China's leader Xi Jinping to Winnie the Pooh and Barack Obama to Tigger. Just regular internet humor. Chinese censors didn't find it funny. To shut down any possible jokes about the country's top leader, mentions, images, and clips of Winnie the Pooh began disappearing from platforms like Weibo. In 2018, Disney's Christopher Robin was simply never released in Chinese cinemas. No official explanation was given, though insiders confirmed it was because of Pooh. That's how a stuffed bear became persona non grata. While we're on China, The Simpsons got into trouble too.
我在北京
In season 16, the Simpson family visits Beijing. They walk past Tiananmen Square and see a plaque that reads, "On this site in 1989, nothing happened." A clear jab at how the Chinese government suppresses the events of 1989. When Disney Plus launched in Hong Kong in 2021, subscribers quickly noticed that this exact episode was missing from the catalog. Death Note. This is a cult psychological thriller, but its story, a high school student who kills criminals using a mystical notebook, sparked real panic among educators. In 2005, several Chinese cities banned the manga after children started buying toy Death Notes and writing the names of teachers and classmates in them. In 2015, China banned the series nationwide. In 2021, Russian courts imposed similar streaming restrictions on certain sites, citing its harmful influence on teenagers. Pokemon, Electric Soldier Porygon. Unlike the other cases, this one had nothing to do with politics or morality. It was purely about medical safety. In December 1997, Japan aired episode 38 of Pokemon. In one scene, Pikachu deflects rockets, triggering a rapid red and blue flashing sequence at 12 Hz for about 4 seconds. The result? More than 600 Japanese children were hospitalized with photosensitive epilepsy seizures, nausea, and vision problems. The episode was immediately pulled from air, never shown again anywhere in the world, and the character Porygon was permanently written out of the anime. Even Western kids' cartoons aren't safe. Peppa Pig. In 2017 to 2018, Peppa unexpectedly became a symbol of rebellious counterculture among Chinese youth. Young people got Peppa tattoos, bought merchandise, and posted memes. In response, the Chinese platform Douyin deleted over 30,000 Peppa Pig videos and blocked the related hashtag after state media called the trend a threat to social morality. South Park. Episodes 200 and 201. Visual South Park title card with heavy black censorship bars. South Park has always pushed boundaries, but in season 14's 200th episode, the creators went further than ever. They tried to show the Prophet Muhammad in a bear costume.
I'm sorry, Muhammad, but will you please step out of the bear costume?
After receiving real threats from radical groups, Comedy Central heavily censored the episodes, bleeping the prophet's name and covering the character with a giant censored bar. The episodes were later removed from all digital platforms and reruns. Arcane the series was never fully banned in any country, but it was altered or censored in several places. The main case is China, Season 2, 2024. In the Chinese version, available on local platforms since Netflix does not officially operate in mainland China, all romantic scenes between Caitlyn and Vi were heavily cut and re-edited. Intimate moments were completely removed. Kisses and any physical contact were cut. In the series finale, the characters were placed in separate frames, sitting apart and talking at a distance, to remove the moment when Caitlyn rests her head on Vi's shoulder. Other romantic hints, including with other characters, were also removed or neutralized. The reason is China's official censorship policy, which prohibits depictions of LGBT relationships in media. Finally, many bans come from strict religious or cultural norms in certain regions. Steven Universe and Lightyear, modern Western animation increasingly explores themes of inclusivity. In 2018, Steven Universe featured a same-sex wedding. In many countries across the Middle East, North Africa, and in Malaysia, those episodes were either cut or completely banned under local laws. A similar story happened in 2022 with Disney Pixar's Lightyear. It was banned from theaters in more than 14 countries because of a short scene showing a same-sex kiss, a moment the studio refused to remove. Looking at all these stories, one thing becomes clear. What one country sees as simple entertainment, another sees as a political threat or an attack on tradition. And what was normal 50 years ago is now quietly locked away in the archives. Animation is not just pictures for children. It's a mirror of the fears, values, and politics of the society that creates it.